I welcome you all to Bhakti Vriksha week 48 class. So let's begin our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. So I think there are a couple of new people today in the class. So a very warm welcome to all of them. So this class is being conducted by ISKCON and we operate out of Chennai, ISKCON. We have Saurabh with us, who is an interpreter for our classes. And the purpose of this class is to make you all spiritually enlightened, to make you Krishna conscious. So this is basically a spiritual class where we exchange knowledge from scriptures. And in the beginning, you would have noticed that we are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Some people are chanting on their hands and some people are chanting on their beads. So slowly, if you are new, you will get to know what the class is all about. So let's begin our prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O spiritual master, I offer my respects to you. You are servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Now we'll recite the Panchatattva. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. We'll chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Let's begin our class with Nectar of Holy Name. That why is it so important to chant the Hare Krishna mantra? So we are all sitting here and every day, most of you are chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So it is said that when we become Krishna conscious, we get like how we get strong by eating food. So the food is made for the body. We eat food so that our body becomes strong. Similarly, when we are chanting, when we become Krishna conscious, our soul becomes strong. We get spiritual strength by chanting Krishna's name because there is no difference between Krishna and his name. And this message has been given to us by Lord Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared in this world 500 years ago, and it is said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Radha and Krishna. He is a combined form of Radha and Krishna. So it is said that he wanted that all of us follow the regulative principles. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave certain rules and regulations. He gave certain, uh, it is said, regulative principles. So I put it in the chat. So what are the four rules? Anybody can tell in the class what are the four rules that we follow? What are the four rules given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yes, Ashutosh wants to answer.
First, he says focus on Krishna. do chanting.
Okay.
Second is no
Okay.
eating non-vegetarian food.
Right.
Fourth is no extramarital
Right.
and no gambling.
Right.
Yeah, these four, Mataji.
So no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. One more is left. And anybody else? What are the four regulative principles?
Do chanting, Mataji, right? Do chanting.
No, chanting does not come in. I mean, chanting is there, yes, but not. It's no, it's not the one of the regulative principles. So has he mentioned all four? So
Krishna name, he said Krishna. First he said chanting, Mataji.
yeah, yeah.
He said no alcohol. No
Yes,
alcohol.
no, yes,
uh,
yes. No alcohol, no non-vegetarian, which includes fish, sorry, onion, garlic also. No illicit relationship and no gambling. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, that he gave this, it was an order to all the people, like all of us. He gave this order. He said, you follow these four rules and daily you chant 16 rounds. I mean, of course, he said non-stop, you should always think of Krishna and, chant Krishna's name. So when we do that, and along with that, you should try to preach, you should try to teach Krishna conscious all over the world. Everybody, anybody you meet, you should try to spread this Krishna consciousness. Anybody you meet, you try to teach the principles of Krishna consciousness. How to love, how to serve Krishna, how to love Krishna. You know? So when we do all these things which Mahaprabhu told us to do, we get spiritual strength. And when we get spiritual strength, we are able to spread Krishna consciousness to others. So, like as I said in the beginning, that when we eat food, so that our body becomes strong. And when we follow these four principles, we follow all these four rules which Ashutosh just mentioned, and we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we try to spread Krishna consciousness to people, then automatically our soul, our spiritual life becomes very, very strong. Then even if problems come in our life, we don't get disturbed. Problems will come as long as we are in this world. Problems will come. We will get disturbed by so many problems in this life. Sometimes we are not well. Sometimes our relationship is bad. Sometimes we lose. We somebody die, very close to us dies in our life, like our parents or husband, wife, children. They die. So there is no end to the misery and to sorrow in this material world. But when we follow these four rules, when we chant Hare Krishna, when we try to spread Krishna consciousness to others, we become very, very spiritually strong. And then no matter what happens in our life, ups and downs come in our life, we get so many bad situations in our life, but we do not get disturbed. We become very, very strong. So this is the benefit of chanting. This was the nectar of holy name for today. Is it clear to everybody? So thank you, Hari Prabhu. He has typed all these four rules. And if those who are new, they can also look at it. And those who are old, they have forgotten these four rules. You can also make a note of it. So thank you, Hari Prabhu, you have for typing it in the chat. So let's begin our today's class. So we have a very, very beautiful and interesting topic that we are going to handle today, and that is Krishna's abode, Krishna's home. Like we are all living in a house, right? We're living in a house, we're living in a country. So What is the kind of a place where Krishna is living? Krishna also lives somewhere, right? Of course, he is also living in our heart. There is no doubt about it. But Krishna also has a place where he is living. So where does he live? What does the place look like? So this is the topic of today. You would have seen in the poster also that came in the WhatsApp group. It's a beautiful picture of Radha and Krishna. And so let's discuss today, how does this place look like? So it is said that the description of the place where uh, Krishna lives is given in a book. How do we know? I mean, if anybody of you visits ISKCON temple, you will find that there is a book uh, available in the temple, and all the description that is given of what kind of home, what kind of place Krishna lives in, is given in this book. And the name of this book I'm putting in chat. It is called Brahma Samhita. Okay. So now, what is this Brahma Samhita? So Brahma Samhita actually is a book which has prayers which was recited by Lord Brahma. And what does it contain? It contains everything about how Krishna's home is, what kind of a place Krishna is living in, what kind of a person Krishna is, and the name of the place where Krishna lives is called Golok Vrindavan. That also I put it in chat. Golok Vrindavan. So we all know that there is a place called Vrindavan near Mathura, right? In India, there is a place in Uttar Pradesh where which is called Vrindavan. So similarly, there is no difference between that Vrindavan and this Vrindavan where Krishna actually lives. That is why the place Vrindavan on this planet Earth is so very considered to be highest place in this material world, because it is the place where Krishna was personally present and he performed all his leelas where he was present himself in this material world. So this book is called Brahma Samhita, and I'll share a picture. So this picture which has lotus, it's just a artist, it's just a painting. I mean, I got this picture so that, people can have a look at this picture and feel that how beautiful that place would be where Krishna is living. So I won't say it is real picture from Golok, but it is like you can imagine how beautiful that place would be. Yeah. So that is the picture. And second picture is of the book, which I just mentioned as Brahma Samhita. So I'll just press the share button again. So you've all seen it? Okay, so let's proceed. So as I said that Brahma Samhita is a book which contain prayers recited by Lord Brahma in praise of Krishna and his eternal residence, which is called Goloka Vrindavana. Now, why only Brahma? What is so special about Brahma? So it is said that Brahma is the first person created by Lord Krishna. In this universe, Brahma is the first person created by Krishna. Okay. Now, Brahma actually is born from the navel. Now, from the navel of Krishna, there is a lotus flower which comes out. I think many of you would have seen this picture on internet that there is a lotus stem which is coming from the navel of the Lord, and on that stem there is a lotus flower, and on that lotus flower, Lord Brahmaji is sitting. So I'll just share that picture also. So that it becomes little easy to understand. So Lord Brahma is born out of a lotus flower, which is sprouting from navel of Lord Vishnu. Now, I just finish this text and then I will share the picture. So, Brahmaji is like we know that there are different so many Devi Devtas, but it is said that Brahmaji is on the topmost level among all these Devtas. Like how I always explain that we have Prime Minister and Prime Minister has his ministers. So among all those ministers, there is a chief minister, right? There's a main minister. So similarly, Brahmaji is like a chief minister. Brahmaji is on top of all those ministers. He is the greatest, he is the topmost demigod or topmost devta. So why he is topmost devta? One, he's the first person created by Krishna. Secondly, Krishna personally gave him all the power to create universe. I'm sure all many of you know that when it comes to creating this world, Brahmaji created it. But how did Brahmaji create? On getting the instructions, on getting the power from Krishna, Brahmaji created this entire universe. But being born, despite having so many great powers, Brahmaji did not know about his own self. Like how a small baby is there, when he's born from the womb of a mother, the child does not know who he is. Does the child know? He's so small, he has no knowledge who he is. Slowly, when the child grows up, he's told that, your name is this, and you're a boy or you're a girl. And, so different, slowly, the child acquires so much knowledge. But when he's born, he does not know anything. Similarly, when Brahmaji was born, he also did not know who he is. So all that knowledge Krishna gave to him. But it can and then Brahmaji understood all those things. And when Brahmaji understood all those things, he he started singing in glorification of Krishna. He started singing in praise of Krishna. And that praise which Brahmaji spoke is contained in this book called Brahma Samhita. Have you understood? So Brahmaji is born from the navel. Then Krishna gives him all the knowledge. And then when Brahma gets all those knowledge, he puts all that knowledge in Brahma Samhita. Understood? So now I'm going to share two pictures. One, you can see that how from the navel of Lord Vishnu, we have this lotus stem and there's a lotus flower. and on top of it, Brahmaji is sitting. In the next picture, you will see that how Krishna is giving all that knowledge to Brahmaji, and Brahmaji is sitting with folded hands, and he's trying to, focus, and he's trying to absorb all that knowledge because Krishna gave all this knowledge directly into his heart. Brahmaji received everything within his heart. And then in the next picture, you will see that how Brahmaji is reciting all these prayers, and everything will get recorded in Brahma Samhita. So in Brahma Samhita, as I mentioned, that Brahmaji is reciting prayers, and which contains that he's praising Govinda, he's praising Krishna, who is the original, who is the first Lord, there's nobody beyond Krishna. Okay, so I'll just share these pictures. So have you all understood through the pictures? Is it clear?
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so Brahma Samhita actually this it's not a very big book, it's a small book, but it is very, very deep knowledge. It is, I mean, I cannot cover the entire book in just this class. Probably we can have a special class which will cover the entire Brahma Samhita. But I just give you a brief sketch of what did Brahmaji say about Krishna. So as I said in the beginning of the class that Brahmaji informed that how does the place looks like where Krishna is living. Okay, so I'll just give you a small glimpse, a small like a summary of what kind of place Krishna is living in. So it is said that the supreme abode of the home of Krishna is described in Brahma Samhita as Chintamani Dham. So I'll explain what is Chintamani Dham. So Dham is actually a place of pilgrimage where Krishna is residing, and I'll just type it 1 second. So what is the meaning of Chintamani? Dham means Dham. Dham means a place of pilgrimage. Like Vrindavan is called Dham, or Mayapur is called a Dham, Jagannath Puri is called a Dham. Place of pilgrimage where Lord Himself lives. And Chintamani is actually called Chintamani means it is a touchstone. So, it is said that uh, where a place where Krishna lives is a place where it's like a Chintamani Dham, means it is all your desires are fulfilled in that place. Everything in this place where Krishna is living is made of touchstone. Like how if you pick up a necklace, it is made of gold or it is made of diamonds. or it is made of some stones, beautiful, precious stones. So similarly, the entire abode of Krishna, the place where Krishna is living, is made of touchstone. So what is a touchstone? Touchstone is a place, whenever a touchstone touches something, it turns into gold. It converts everything into gold. So Krishna's home is like the palaces. There are beautiful palaces, and everything is made of touchstone. Every so it is covered with diamonds and rubies and all precious metals, and it is all studded with these chintamani gems. It is made of studded with touchstones. It is said one who goes to this abode, so like after death, we want to go back to Krishna. So if we go back to Krishna, we'll see that you go there, any desire you have, any desire you have, it will immediately be fulfilled. So we learned that the Goloka Vrindavan is full of palaces, which is made of touchstones. It is a place where all your desires get fulfilled, and how there are desire trees. It is full of desire trees. So if you see there is a tree, and you take a fruit from that tree, you eat it, and your desire will be fulfilled. You want you want some kind of jewelry from that tree, it will give you jewelry. If you want some kind of a tasty food, the tree is going to give you that tasty food. So anything you want, if you want nice clothes to wear, anything you want, you can get from these trees. So the palaces, there are beautiful palaces which are made of touchstone. Then there are trees which are made of from where you can get anything, any desire can be fulfilled from these trees. Anything you ask anything, and that tree is going to give you. Then there are cows known as Surbhi cows. So what is the speciality of these cows? They give you unlimited supply of milk. Cows give unlimited supply of milk. So there is no, it's not that it will stop. And we see that there is just one Lakshmi who's sitting and, who's serving, who's pressing the feet of the Lord. Have you seen that picture? Have you seen this image where Lakshmi ji is sitting and she's serving Vishnu and she's pressing her feet? Have you seen that picture?
Yes, yes, Mataji, yes.
I'll still show to people who haven't seen. So here Lakshmi is sitting and serving Lord Vishnu, and you can see Brahmaji also there.
One minute, Mataji. I think we should
Yeah,
stop sharing and then explain, no?
yeah,
People
sure, sure. But
mobile.
it's visible, right? It's visible. The picture is visible.
Yeah, yeah, picture is visible.
Okay.
You can maybe try
So
to.
yeah. So in this picture, you see that how the Lakshmi is sitting and pressing the feet of Vishnu. So in this Brahma Samhita, Brahmaji tells us that not one Lakshmi, it is said that thousands of Lakshmi are sitting and serving Krishna. So hundreds of thousands of goddess of fortune or Lakshmis, and they are serving personally, they're serving Krishna personally. And he is the Supreme Lord. Brahmaji says that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He is the first God. He's the first person. There is nobody above Krishna as it is narrated by Brahmaji. And this person who is Krishna, he's playing flute, and his eyes are like lotus petals. So this is the personal characteristics of how Krishna looks. So how does Krishna looks? Krishna is his eyes are like lotus. His complexion or his body color is like dark rain clouds. He plays flute. He wears yellow color garments. He wears golden yellow clothes. He wears a peacock feather. So all these description, like how we see Krishna, that how Krishna looks, actually all this description we get from Brahma Samhita. Because Brahmaji, when he was born from the navel of Krishna, he opened his eyes and he saw Krishna, made him see how Krishna's place is, what Krishna is doing, and how there are palaces, there are surbi cows, there is beautiful water and desire trees, and then how Krishna is playing flute, he's wearing yellow clothes, his complexion is great, dark cloud color, and he's has beautiful eyes like lotus. So all that description actually we understand from, because Brahmaji was the first person who saw Krishna, and Brahmaji narrates everything to us. And Brahmaji tells us that there is nothing more superior to the place where Krishna personally lives. So that is why we feel that when we die and we want to become free from this material world, we should go back to where Krishna lives. And there we can personally associate with Krishna. We can personally enjoy life with Krishna. You see how much we are struggling to fulfill our desires. But when we go back to Krishna, we can have a look at a tree and all our desires will get fulfilled by that tree only. We want to drink milk, we can continuously drink milk from those trees, from those surbi cows. We can personally play with Krishna, we can sleep with Krishna, we can dance with Krishna. So when we understand this personal description from Brahmaji, we have this desire in within us that, oh wow, I wish I could actually see this place with my own eyes. So now when I'm describing this place, isn't it that you all are feeling that, oh God, it is such a beautiful place. I wish I could personally have a look at this place. I could personally go and visit this place. Like we go to some foreign country and out of India we go and that place is so beautiful. But that place is not even 1% as beautiful as Golok Vrindavan. So that is why we keep saying that how we should all desire to go back to Krishna.
Mm.
So there are a couple of very interesting uh, things that we learn from Brahma Samhita. So many doubts we have. Oh, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, they're all equal. And, you know, and then Krishna, whether Krishna is a person or Krishna is some kind of energy or something like that. So many doubts we have about Krishna, and we think that Krishna is equal to uh, other gods and other demigods. So, but when we understand these things, we so we from these things we understand that how Krishna and Brahmaji are not equal. So many of you would be thinking, I think the typing is not correct. Maybe I'll just type one by one. One second. So Krishna and Balram, Brahmaji, they're not equal. So many people will think that Krishna and Brahmaji are at the same level. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So these are the kind of things that we learn from uh, Brahma Samhita, because it is a direct description by Brahmaji. So Krishna, he is the creator. He creates everything. He maintains everything, and ultimately he destroys the entire universe at the end of Kali Yuga. And then we understand that Krishna is not some kind of light. He's not some kind of energy. He's he is a person. We understand that Golok Vrindavan is the most beautiful place in the universe. And another thing which I haven't discussed as yet is that there is no sun, there is no moon in Golok Vrindavan. So how do people see? We are able to see this world because we have sun, right? We have moon at night. So that is how we are able to see. But here it is Brahmaji tells us that there is no sun and moon, but the place is shining bright because of the light which comes out from the body of Krishna. So that place is called self illuminated. It shines on its own. So we have almost come to the end of this class. Now, where did we find this Brahma Samhita? How did we, how did this Brahma Samhita, this knowledge about from Brahma come to us? So this knowledge was given, this knowledge was written in this book, in like not book, but like how there used to be leaf, these scriptures used to be written on those leaf kind of a things in olden days. So they were noted down by great rishi munis, by these scriptures were there. but nobody knew about them. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in this material world 500 years ago, Mahaprabhu, from when he started traveling from Bengal, he took sannyas and he traveled throughout India. And when he traveled throughout India, he reached the tip of the country, which is called Kanyakumari, which is like the bottommost part of the country. So Mahaprabhu reached there, and when he reached there, he discovered a temple called Adikeshav Perumal Temple in Kanyakumari. So I have put it in chat. And this book, not entire book, but some part of that book was discovered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that place. And not the entire book. So I'll note down what he discovered. Only one chapter he discovered, and that too 62 verses from that book.
When you pay to pay remotely for your loved one, they scan from anywhere, you pay from anywhere. Connect them to your
Okay. So other parts of the book were lost. They have not been found as yet. So only one chapter, and that too from one chapter, these 62 verses were found of the prayers which Brahmaji spoke about Golok Vrindavan. So whatever I am telling you today, or whatever book that is available in the temple called Brahma Samhita, that is only 62 verses which Mahaprabhu found in this temple of Adikeshav Perumal temple. So I'll share the pictures from that temple. So Mahaprabhu traveled to this temple and he found some manuscripts, like old manuscripts. I'll share how, how manuscripts look like. So have you all seen? Hmm. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say that when Mahaprabhu went there, he went to the temple, he took darshan of the Lord, and there he found this very old book, and only 62 verses from fifth chapter he found. The rest of it was missing. So let me share with you pictures from this temple. It is in Kanyakumari. So have you all seen it? So this book, only fifth chapter, 62 verses were discovered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this temple. And whatever a little of it that we read just now, I explained to you how Krishna's abode looks like and how Krishna himself looks like are all in this book, and it is discovered in this particular temple. So probably somewhere near Janmashtami, we can cover in 2, 3 classes, we can cover this entire book. It's a small book, and I can personally explain to you how Krishna's abode look like or how Krishna looks like. So probably somewhere near Janmashtami, we can try to pick up this book and try to read what Brahma Samhita is. So is it clear? I mean, is the class being understood? Have you all understood what today's class was about? Okay, so we can take questions.
Nancy, can I just take 2 minutes? I'll just get water.
Yeah. We can just chat. Meanwhile, you can tell them. Yes, we can take Rasarati, you can spotlight.
Hare Krishna. So
Krishna.
Trivandrum,
Yeah,
there is a Sri Padmanabha
Padmanabham.
Swami temple in Trivandrum, lying kind of a deity there. And from the navel, I think there is a Brahma kind of in that deity is also there. And then Shiva is also there somewhere near that deity, a
Okay.
little place away. And then there's a uh, Bhudevi. Bhudevi is on the right, and left there's Radha, and Vishnu is on the ground, I mean at a lower somewhere. And then there is also Adi Keshava
Perumal.
from Primala Das temple. I think it's 50 kilometers from Trivandrum,
Okay.
and I have been there many times.
Wow, very nice.
And the I think the alignment in Trivandrum, the god has the head on the right, but there at the other one, the head is on the left.
Okay.
So I have, yeah, yeah. So I have been there many times. Now, Kanyakumari, 40 kilometers about from Trivandrum. 50, yeah. So I drove myself.
Okay. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. You're very lucky. Very nice. So you can help others also to, and you can inspire them to travel and see all these pilgrimage places. So we can take other questions.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Trivandrum also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went into that temple 500 years ago.
Correct, 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 correct. So many places Mahaprabhu saw in South India. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Namaskar.
Krishna. Namaste.
So the session today understood everything, but I also was interrupted a little bit because of home some things. And yeah, so when you explain how Brahma basically is reiterating what he saw, um, but there is an instance, right? So if Brahma is originated from Vishnu and he understands everything from Krishna, I mean from Vishnu, and then uh, so Krishna when takes, I mean when comes down to material world at Vrindavan and he plays with, I think there was a kidnapping, right? He kidnapped some.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How is that,
Correct.
Mataji? Because he already knows that it's Krishna. Why would he try to kidnap?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
So this is a very beautiful question actually. This entire Leela, it is called Brahma Vimohan. I just type it. It is called Brahma Vimohan Leela. So Vimohan means that even Brahma got confused. So actually, Lord performs lot of leelas and to to give pleasure to his devotees. And before that, actually, Brahma also developed some kind of a pride. And when he got some little pride, and when he saw Krishna playing his little boy, he doubted that how can this little boy be the Supreme Lord, and he wanted to test. So when we want to test somebody, and especially when we want to test Supreme Lord, means we have developed some kind of a pride, we've got developed some kind of ego within us. So Brahmaji wanted to test Krishna, and Krishna, you know, totally confused Brahmaji with this Leela. So that's a very beautiful pastime. So probably when one of the classes near Janmashtami, we can take up this Leela, and a very beautiful story actually. So, but then, yeah, Krishna can actually confuse us. Krishna can twist our
So
mind.
basically, this is an awareness basically for all people,
Yes, yes,
for the
it's a
world.
lesson for all of. It's also a lesson for all of us that never to doubt, never to question. But then Krishna also confuses us because he wants to do some leela. Hare Krishna.
Understood. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji, Golok Vrindavan. How did Golok come in? How did that originate?
Which
Golok Vrindavan. How did
it's
that?
eternal. It's eternal present. We have no news of how it came. It's there. Similarly, we also have been there.
How, but
We,
Mataji? How?
how can Krishna create? How can I question Krishna? How did he create? Krishna create. It's there. It's not how. It's there. We have to accept that it's there. It never was created. It's there. It's very difficult to understand that point. To me also, sometimes I also get confused how Krishna created, when Krishna create, but then it's there. It's there. And we just have to accept it.
And the second thing,
Yeah.
Brahma Mataji,
Huh.
Veda. Yeah, Mataji, there was something in the. So the Vedas, Mataji.
Huh.
Maybe on the right hand or the left hand, because in the right hand he's holding something. The left hand he's holding his Vedas, right?
Brahmaji. Yeah, see,
Huh?
actually, these are all
Is he
paintings
holding?
also. No? These are all.
Mataji, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, so they are all paintings. So, yes, Brahmaji is holding Vedas. Brahmaji is creating this entire universe. He's creating all kind of different species. But he can't be, I mean, this is just a pictorial representation of how Brahmaji is looking, like a painting. It is for us to understand like how Brahmaji is and he's holding.
What is written there, Mataji? V-E.
What she's talking about, Swara? Where is she seen?
So she's holding, Brahma is holding something in his hand, Mataji. Right? Not his right hand, the left hand.
Picture that I shared. He's talking about the picture that I shared.
He's saying no, generally you will see, Mataji, any photo, Brahma is holding something in his hand here. What is that?
Yeah, Brahmaji is holding some kind of scriptures only. I haven't investigated that. But lots has to do with how the artist has made it. I think it's a part of some scripture only. Maybe it is Brahma Samhita. I haven't really read anywhere as such about what Brahmaji is holding. Like many Devi Devtas believe holding some kind of a weapon or Shankh Chakra or like that. But yeah, Brahmaji is holding some kind of a like part of a Veda only. Like
Yeah, okay, Mataji. If we don't know, later, Mataji,
yeah,
we'll,
yeah, sure,
we'll search for
sure,
it.
sure. So a lot of questions
Yeah.
today.
Google will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one question we can take from some new person, Rasrati. I don't think we can take all questions. Zoom, something is written, no, Rasrati? Zoom user. Yeah,
My name is Vaibhav.
Vaibhav.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Mataji and Danvat Pranam. And Yeah, that story, Mataji, Brahma Brahma
Vimohan Leela, yes.
Mohan Leela. But there was something I would like to add, that he apologized to Krishna, right? Krishna then did
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
accept.
Correct.
Is there something you could talk a little about it, Mataji? What happened there?
So actually, in short, he had stolen all the cowherd boys. He had stolen all the cows and the calves, Brahmaji. And for 1 year, all these cows and these little cowherd boys, Brahmaji had taken them to his home, to his place. But immediately he also saw, when he again came down and he saw that same boys and cows were also there. And then he got confused that I had stolen them. How can they be still present on earth? So Krishna had multiplied himself in all in all the gopas and all the cows for 1 year. Like Krishna had personally multiplied himself into so many same faces, like his all the gopas faces. Not They didn't look like Krishna. They looked like all those gopas. They looked like cows. In some place Krishna changed himself as a cow. Somewhere he changed himself as some friend of his. So that is why Brahmaji got confused. So it's a little long story. Probably another 1, 2, 3 months. Janmashtami is around the corner. I'll be able to. Yeah, he apologized later on because Krishna revealed him what
Accept, Mataji?
is.
Why did he
Sorry,
not accept?
why did he not accept? I mean, I didn't understand. What did he say?
Yes, Mataji, that Krishna didn't accept, right? Didn't accept the apology.
No, he was asking that he wanted to come and live as a cowherd boy. Brahmaji actually, when he apologized, he said, "Can I get a permission to come and live as one of your friends?" So that request Krishna didn't accept at that time, but he accepted a request when Krishna came in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time, Brahmaji got the opportunity to associate with Mahaprabhu in the form of Haridas Thakur. So that time, Brahmaji couldn't take birth as a cowherd boy, but when Mahaprabhu came, at that time, Krishna accepted his request and Brahmaji took the birth as Haridas Thakur. So Krishna forgave him. Krishna did not like that. He forgave him, but his request was accepted in after couple of years. So thank you so much. I don't
Thank
think
you
we'll be
so
able
much,
to
Mataji.
take
Thank you so much. That was
Hare
very.
Krishna. So we won't be able to take all the questions. Sorry, we have Akshu, Nandini, Nilima, and probably you can send me a direct question in the chat in my personal messages. I saw Nilima messages. I will reply to her. Hmm. Sorry, time is up. And please continue sending your reels, your beautiful things. You're doing really amazing work on Instagram, all of you. I'm really, really happy. Try to do some short story of Krishna. Try to do some other pastime, knowledge, as something different. So I'm really looking forward to more and more work from all of you. So please come forward and give your work, give your art or skills, your preaching or your dancing, anything. A short video which is within 60 seconds and in vertical, phone placed as vertical. So I'm really, really looking forward to more videos from all of you. Keep sending, keep sending. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Saurav. Thank you, Rasrati. YouTube video copy send, please.